That's the same analogy that I'm using because I'm being attacked from a one-sided affair.
You don't see why it's being attacked from a one-sided affair. Get it? Because people are smart enough to know bullshit when they hear bullshit. What it is, guys, it's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here for a hella special reaction video. You guys have been requesting this stuff from me for literally like 3 years, and I've never done it. Like, I've been busy, man. I've been doing other stuff, man, so I didn't have no time. But today I got time.
I told you I ain't got time for that, but today I got time, cuz.
With that being said, one of the stories that you guys have been literally coming at me to give y'all is me when I was beefing with MinnesotaBoyy. I never did it because, like, I just didn't really see much of a point. It was so lame. It was so whack. I was just like, why would I give any energy to this situation? But today, I've decided that we gonna be petty. So I'm gonna react to all the videos the dude made on me. The funniest thing in the world, this dude went out of his way to try to like fight me. Okay, so look, I'm gonna give y'all a quick little rundown. You know what I'm saying? Quick little rundown. Me and him, we got into it because I kept it real with dude and he had a problem with that. So then he said he hoped my mom died and that he was gonna put hands on me and all this other type of aggressive type stuff. So I was like, oh, word? So you want my mom to die? That's a spot for me because given my childhood and how I grew up in the crazy environments, always having to survive basically the human jungle out this mug, I had a problem with that. So I was like, all right, what's up? Homie said we was gonna fight all of this. I show up to the place where we said we was gonna fight at, which was Vidcon, like 4 years ago. I get there and I tweet at him, all right, well, let's meet up, what's up? And homie's like, oh, I trolled you, I'm not good. Bruh. And then dude said I stole his identity. Homie said that I was the one that backed out. So then 2 years later, I saw him and tried to fight him then. But my thing is, I don't like just beating someone up. If someone's not gonna fight me back, then I don't wanna fight. It feels like beating a female to me. I'm hitting a dude and he's just crying, like that's not pleasurable for me. That's not a fight for me. I don't want that. So we gonna go through all the videos, man. We gonna watch all the beef. This is basically gonna be like a 4-part video series of reaction videos of the whole situation. So while I'm watching the video, I'm gonna tell y'all what really happened. Yo, we'll get both sides of it. As you guys already know, the truth is usually somewhere in the middle. There'll be my side and there'll be his side. Whatever sounds like it makes sense for y'all, just believe that. First video we gonna get into is homie literally saying that I stole his identity. Homie said I stole his identity to pay a light bill. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Why can't? Oh God. Let's do this shit. Oh my God. My body is ready. So also on one of my other channels, I'm gonna be releasing an entire story time. Basically, not only telling y'all everything that happened, but also showing receipts for everything. You know what I'm saying? He said I stole his identity to pay a $600 light bill and I was living in a whole mansion, bruh. Shit. This dude is so stupid. It is the funniest thing I've ever watched. This is gonna be so funny for me. Oh my God, let's do it. Next fact.
Okay, if you watched the whole video up until this point, this is gonna be the downfall of BlastphamousHD. You wanna know the difference between Maurice and Keemstar? Keemstar is not a criminal, and if you argue that without proof, you are an idiot. The whole point of this video is to show documentation to prove your claims. All these allegations against Keemstar need to be thoroughly checked before you edit clips and make rant videos. There's always two sides to a story, so imagine how Keemstar feels, but nobody's on his side because they all hate him. That's called being a fanboy. That is selective hearing, right? That's the same analogy that I'm using because I'm being attacked from a one-sided affair.
You don't see why it's being attacked from a one-sided affair. Get it? Because people are smart enough to know bullshit when they hear bullshit. Anybody who don't believe and think I'm telling them is a fanboy, and they're just...
After this damn video, you people better step the exposed bar up, okay? That means document everything before you build your case. Now let's get back to Blasphemous. You want to know the interesting part about this? I would have never pieced this together had it not been for Vidcon. After he lied and made his rant video about us wanting to fight 2 years ago.
I'll come to Vegas, what's your address? I'm like, I'm not gonna give you my address, but you know, we can meet up at the UNLV. You know, because I lived next door to UNLV at the time. You know, because I lived next door to UNLV at the time.
Oh, now I remember. I received a bill a couple of months ago from a crediting company, and it was a light bill of $600, right? I had no idea I owed this, but after watching Blasphemous rant, he mentioned something that sparked my memory.
Meet me at UNLV. I live next door to UNLV. I'm not gonna give you my address. You know what I mean? I'll give you, you know what I mean? We can meet up. You know what I mean? At the time, we had each other on Twitter or whatever. I'm like, yo, I'll tell you what. You come out here, and I'll meet you up at UNLV, and we can handle this, and we can just talk vibe.
Okay, after hearing that shit, I ran to grab my bill.
So basically what happened was we had our little problem, and homie said that, you know, we was gonna meet up and squabble it out. And then when he punked out of that and didn't show up because he is very female on the inside, I just let it go. I blocked him on Twitter because I was like, this guy's not a man of his word. He just wants me to argue with him all the time. We're not really gonna fight. Honestly, I don't think he's a man. It's personal opinion. I just blocked him and let it alone. Then 2 years later, I'm at Vidcon, and magically, who do I see? It's him! Hey! So, you know, I tried to fight him then, you know what I mean? Because he said all this stuff, so I'm like, oh, that's what's up. But when he saw me, he tried to act like we was friends. And I was like, no. I'm gonna need that same energy that you was giving me 2 years ago. I need that same energy. Don't you switch it up now. We ain't homies. All you can get from me is my foot in your ass. So let's do it. Like, what's good? We gonna get into that in the other videos, but we just gonna keep going.
And on the top left corner, it said NV Energy in the city of Las Vegas. Now this could be coincidental, so I called the company and asked them what addresses were associated with the bill and when was it processed. Let me ask you a question real quick. I need to know one thing.
Right.
So this is a debt collector for what is this, like a light bill or something like that I owed in Las Vegas, Nevada?
Yeah, we work for NV Energy. We're a collection agency.
Okay.
They transfer the collections, and we're just calling you from the collection department.
Okay, and then so basically the bill was what, $669.94?
$669.94.
I don't know, yo. Me living in Las Vegas and having NV Energy, I can't say for 100% accuracy, but I've never heard from NV Energy's collection department. I don't know if that exists. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. This call sounds sus so far. It just sounds kind of sus. Y'all tell me, if this was a collection agency in general, then I would believe that. It would either be a collection agency or it's more than likely a scam, because I've had that happen to me. I've had bill collectors hit me up that weren't really bill collectors. Collection agencies for bills that I didn't owe hit me up for money. It could be a scam, but I've never heard of the collection department of NV Energy. I've never heard of that. I've owed electricity bills, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna give a homie the benefit of the doubt and say that this isn't just somebody he has acting this out for him, but it doesn't make sense. Okay, so this on screen, this is not the bill. Before I kinda used to think that maybe on screen this was the bill. Now I'm starting to think this might not be the truth, because I'm like, why aren't you showing the bill?
Right now it's at $20.60 interest.
Okay.
On the account.
And I also want to ask you exactly, what was the address for this location?
The service address was...
Okay.
Las Vegas,
Las Vegas, Nevada.
89102.
Okay. And when was the service provided?
The connect date was June 5th.
My old address, my zip code was 89119, because I don't live anywhere near there now. But that was my old address, 89102. I've never been there, but you know.
2015.
All right, so that's an actual collection agency. I believe that's real. but we can't see the address. Oh well. I know Argon is a real company, so I don't believe he made any of this up.
Okay, and the end date? Sir?
Yes, I'm looking for it.
Oh.
Just bear with me. Yes.
I think it was
Because
September
they
10th.
don't send us all information. Yeah, it doesn't have the end date.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird
It just
because
said-
that's weird because the last rep said that the end date was September 10th of 2015.
Okay, let me check deeper into the notes because there's a lot of notes on this account.
Okay. Look for anything like with a number or two as well. All right, like a phone number. You know, anybody that's, because you know, for my name to be in it, I definitely want to call MV Energy just for, go back to those dates and see if like.
It has a date of service. It doesn't say last date of service, but I'm sure it is. It's September 10, 2015.
All right, now was that the day they cut it off or something, or was that like?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so I thought a minute. Could this actually be Maurice behind this? And it gets better. I went to his channel and found a video about how he went to jail, and I wanted to watch the whole thing just to hear what his crime was.
One story that a lot of people have been asking me to tell is the story of how I ended up in jail. So he said, I never said the crime. I thought I told y'all this story. Alright, so I was working at Walmart, and this dude, he was really, really rude to me. I was a cashier. He was super duper rude to me. He was real shitty to me. So I stole his backpack, and it had $4 and the Costco membership card in it, and I got arrested for that, and they charged me with petty larceny. Petty larceny being, if you steal some shit that's less than $500, it's petty larceny. You steal something more than $500, it's larceny. Or grand larceny. It's definitely one of them. And what happened to me when I was in there. It's one of my more interesting stories. What happened was, one night after I had just got done doing some particularly awful crap with the girl that I was kicking it with at the time. Which is an awfully That's not good. Damn it. Spilled my juice drink. Awful crap with the girl that I was kicking it with at the time. Which is an awfully atrocious freaking BHD story time. Which, coincidentally enough, it is so bad that I have not told it on my channel. But I did put the story up on Vimeo. It's for like $2.99. I put it up a while ago. I never figured I would end up telling this story. If you do want to check out that story, I'm gonna have the link on the screen right now, and I'll be putting that up at the end of the story again if you guys want to hear that. Because on Vimeo, I've told a couple of stories that are so bad that I do not plan on releasing them on YouTube.
Okay, in the video, he never talked about his crime, but he talked about other criminals and how much shit he starts with people.
But I got really good fucking stories from some really interesting people. Like one dumb motherfucker who actually tried to fuck me up. Like, I forgot how I pissed him off one day, but he legitimately tried to like fuck me up physically. He was pissed. He was so mad. Bruh, this coming from him is literally the pot calling the tea kettle black. The story that this is right now, when I was in jail for like 4 months at one point, and the reason why I was in jail was because I was dating a girl and we were hanging out in my apartment complex, and this guy that had a crush on her, he came up and he started like talking shit to her. Not to me, but to her. So she started talking shit back to him, and he like started acting like he was about to fight her. So I pieced on me up. It wasn't a whole lot. I only hit dude like 3 or 5 times, and then me and my female, we rode out. And he called the police and told them my address, and I got a bench warrant for that. And then for some reason I owe like $1,400 because I never went to court because of the bench warrant. And then they caught me jaywalking one night, and you know, I did 4 months for that because I ain't had the money to pay it. So I mean, shoot.
So I went to Google his name, which is public, but couldn't find a criminal record or mugshot. 2 reasons I suspect. 1, he's using a fake name so he doesn't ruin his career, and 2, his crime must relate to something he's still doing. Okay, so I went back to his video, and in the description box, it's a link to not just his removed video, so nobody can see it, but his real name, which is Richard. So when I typed that in, all his information came up, including a list of old emails.
I love how he says, my fake name is Maurice, and that's the name that I'm using because I'm still doing crime. He's like, his real name is Richard. At the top of the screen, it literally says Richard Maurice Barnett. That's my name. Literally, that's my name. What is wrong with this guy?
He's used. And you want to know what else I found? His criminal records, which shows the crime that we've been waiting for. Petty larceny. Do you know what that means? That means identity theft. You know, the shit that you use when you're trying to destroy somebody's credit?
Alright, hold up. Now, I'm stealing identity to steal credit. Let's look up petty larceny. I could be wrong. Maybe I have been stealing identities and just didn't know it. Let's look up petty larceny. Definition. Petty larceny. Theft. Petty theft refers to a criminal act in which property belonging to another is taken without that person's consent. Larceny generally refers to non-violent theft and is usually a misdemeanor. Maybe that just isn't a good definition of petty larceny. That sounds pretty close to what I said. I stole $4 and a Costco membership card from a douchebag customer at Walmart because I am petty. It makes sense, petty larceny. Let's look at another definition. Maybe I'm wrong, because it doesn't say nothing about identity in there. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe we got a bad definition. Theft, also known as larceny, petty theft pretty much, is taking of someone else's property without consent and with the intent to permanently deprive the owner of that property. I 100% did keep that $4. Like, I'm guilty as shit of that. Petty theft is charged when the value of the item taken is less than a specified amount, such as $500. When items or merchandise are taken from a shop or store, the theft is commonly referred to as shoplifting, which is simply a type of petty theft. So, yeah, I stole some shit from a dude that was less than $500 and got busted. They arrested my ass in the Walmart in front of my crush and everything. That shit sucked. But yeah, I don't know about stealing people's identity, man. Damn, that was in 2009. That was 11 years ago. Damn.
Just like their YouTube careers, he also paid for his mugshot to be removed so nobody could search him up. I mean, think about it. If
I'm trying to hide my mugshot off for stealing $4, I appreciate the credit homie's giving me, but I would never pay $400 to get a mugshot removed. If that's the case, why would I tell y'all I did the shit? I got the whole story online, baby. I did. Bruh.
If he said he had a criminal record, but nobody could find his records, I would like to know what he did. Nobody knows because he's still doing it.
Why would I tell people that I do crime if A, I'm still doing the crime, and B, like, I don't want nobody to know about it? Nigga.
His incentive to attack me was 2 years ago. A 2-year-old beef, we've already confirmed I'm innocent. He's the real thug and he's a criminal. So why is he calling me one? I've never had a criminal record, nor have I been to jail.
I basically have to tell you guys the story next week. Because if you get busted, you don't live that down.
As I'm looking for the truth, I went back on his videos and found a vlog outside his house. At this part across the street, there's a stop sign. Now it's blurry, but the name on it says Grove, and I can't read what's under it. But thanks to his brother for making a video about me dressed in a wig, on his Instagram he posted a picture with the same stop sign and the background parking garage. So just to be sure, I went on BHD's Twitter. When he gave out his Skype, it was also connected to the emails from the websites he used stealing identity, but we'll talk about that later in the video. On this video, however, he's across the street, right? There's his house, and then moments later, there's the same stop sign with the parking garage behind it. So once I contacted NV Energy about the address and the dates, June 5th through September 10th of 2015, I saw a video he made for a new place on August 6th, 2015. For those of you guys who don't know, you must put in 30 days before you move anywhere, right? A 30-day notice. This guy, let's do the math. June, he steals my identity. July, August, he makes a video about moving, and then 30 days later, the bill's issued in my name. September 10th, 2015. Now I can't show you his address, but it was near the parking garage in his videos, and he also said he lives next to UNLV at the time. University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Just Google it. Now thanks to this source Looping Docs, which most of this evidence came from, he sent me the screenshots of his Black Hat World account. That's his name, his email, date of birth, and the timestamps used to log in. For those who don't know what this website is, you can go there if you're trying to steal somebody's information or use their identity.
This is true. I did have a Black Hat World account. This was back when I first started doing YouTube 2014, and I was trying to find a way to like get views, to get my videos in the algorithm, but I could never figure it out. I'm not a hacker. I'm not willing to put the amount of work into it to figure it out. I just gave up and did what you're supposed to do. I just started making so many videos. I got in the search results the right way. I just started telling all the crazy stories of crazy crap that happened to me. And this is to help y'all out too. If y'all trying to get big on YouTube, if I would have kept trying to figure out ways to do it the wrong way, I wouldn't have gotten where I'm at. Because the crap don't work. At least it didn't work for me. Maybe you can figure it out. It didn't work for me. Basically what I was trying to do was find a way to not have to do the hard work that everyone else was doing. But once I realized, like, oh, screw it, just do the work, it worked out. Yeah, it was 16-hour days, but it was so worth it. So just do the work, find out the parts of your life that's like crazy and out of the ordinary, and tell all of that to YouTube, and you'll get YouTube fame just like all of us other YouTubers did it. It's just doing the work. That's all it is. I ain't never steal nobody's identity. That's kind of fruitless to me. It's no point. Because even if I do steal somebody's identity and I make a whole bunch of money for it, now I've got to look over my shoulder and be scared of when the police come for me. That's not my thing. I ain't going back to jail for nobody, not even myself. And it don't get realer than that shit, YouTube.
Now, he logged into this account back in 2014 and 2015, so let's go over this. We got into it back in 2014. He looked my information up and got my social security number and used it in 2015 to have me billed. And since we had beef, that was his reason to attack me. I don't know if he's used my information for anything else or gave it out to other people. There's also an IP address when he last used it from the same location on the fucking bill. And
what? I don't think that's right. The IP address that was last logged in is from the same address connected to the bill. Yeah, that kind of doesn't make any sense because he said the zip code from the bill was 89102. But if we look up my former address, and again, I could be wrong, let's look it up. University Park. But you know what? We're not even gonna look up the apartment. We're gonna look up the streets that he has. The apartment complex is freaking University Park Apartments. Like, y'all look it up, it'll show that. As you'll see, this is the exact address of the place, Las Vegas, Nevada, but the zip code is 89119. As I said previously, it's not 89102, which is what he said is on the bill. Which is the reason why I never gave this nigga my address. He doxed me like 4 different times. Like, that's why when I tried to meet this dude at the fight, he's like, oh, give me your address, I'll come out there. I'm not giving you my address, bruh, cause you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And this proves it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I never gave homie my address. He probably just said that I stole some shit or something. Got get there. So it don't really match up. But I mean, who knows? He might be able to still prove that I was stealing his identity to pay an electricity bill. You know what I'm saying? The IP address that was last logged in is from the same address connected to the bill I received. So when BlastphamousHD logged into his Black Hat account, it was at that date he started to steal my identity. Bro, you gotta do better, man. Like, there's nothing wrong. I mean, where there is stuff wrong, it's cool you trying to like frame your boy and say I stole your identity to pay a light bill, but you gotta do better, bro. At least if you're gonna try to like shit on my name, at least like use the truth to do it. Don't just lie, cause it always comes out. All I gotta do is just make a video telling the truth and showing proof. This is why you get so many dislikes on your videos. You ain't even doing a good job of being a shitty nigga. You put some shit together, lie on some shit, fabricate some stuff, and then say, yeah, man, this is proof he did it. And then all I gotta do is just show real proof that, oh, this is my address. Actually, if you look up Cottage Grove and Grove Circle and University Park Apartments, the zip code is 89119. Like, I don't even have to do a lot to disprove your foolishness.
And he used his middle name, Maurice, to throw people off from his criminal activities.
Who uses their real middle name to throw anyone off of their criminal activities? Come on, son. Yeah, my name is Bob Barker Tennyson. So I just used my middle name, Barker Tennyson, so no one would know it was me. Really, nigga? Like, is this, like, bruh, come on, son. Come on, son. Come. He used his real name in order to throw the police off the trail. He used his real name so that nobody knew that it was him who did it. Really, nigga? Really? This is great.
All this information of his criminal records is public and legal for me to post this for educational purposes only. The links will be down below so you can see for yourself. Okay, so I went ahead and filed a police report. It's being sent to the law.
Yo! See, it don't make no sense. Why does it say 89102 up at the top, but my address is like, oh shit, that was my real PO address. Dang, he put my real address up there, the whole thing. Grove Circle, that's where I was living at, 899112. I received a light bill from Las Vegas, Nevada, MV Energy. My account number is blah, blah, blah on company file. Someone stole my identity and live in that area. I have proof the suspect who stole my identity. My nigga can't read good. He don't write good at all. What is he doing? The suspect name is Richard Maurice Barnett, born October 16th, 1985. His address is associated with the bill I received was, okay, I've never lived at Pond Wooden, apartment D. That sounds like the hood right there. I've never lived there though. I did live in Grove Circle, and my P.O. box used to be 72552. That was my old P.O. box. All the evidence points back to him. His criminal record on file is offense code 205 blah, blah, petty larceny, petite larceny. He even has accounts on websites like blackhat.com. His website shows you to steal identity and use it. The IP traced back to his location. He is now a famous YouTuber who goes by the name BlastphamousHD. He has 4 YouTube channels and makes money. Why does it sound so bitter? He's famous and making money. Stop him now. See, look, I got him all day, every day. I knew it was him. He's stealing. I got him. Look, here he is. He used my information last year before he got famous and started making serious money. We had internet altercations. Oh my God. Back in 2014, which is how we met. With all this proof, I would like for this case to be transferred to the Las Vegas Police Department so they can further investigate, and please contact me immediately. I have pictures that show proof along with any other evidence to support my claims. Damn, unfortunately, I never heard back from the Las Vegas Police Department. I don't know, they probably researched it and found out that it doesn't make much sense. Who knows, maybe I was sleepwalking, just woke up in the middle of the night and then stole homie's identity. I don't pay a light bill. That's kind of too stupid for me to do. I don't even believe in doing like dumber crimes now. Don't get it twisted. I used to do bullshit back in the day, but I've never like stolen anybody's identity. That's just never really been my thing. You know, I'd break into a house or something like that when I was younger. If I got a problem with somebody that's really bad, I'd beat homie up and steal his money. Stealing identity, that's too easily traceable. And on top of that, you get real jail time for that. Like, dang, homie really found my actual address though. But yeah, dude, back in the day when he first posted this, the reason why I had so many dislikes on the video that he like turned the comments off is because he literally like doxed me. He put all of my address information, he put everything in the description of this video. Like, it was a link leading to all of that. And later on when people called him out for it, he erased that and said he never did that. But, you know, everyone who was here in the beginning, they saw the video before he did that. Plus, one of my fans actually went back and searched through the algorithm. The old video before you edit it is always online, right? Nothing can be hidden online, like literally. So they went back and showed that the link was in the description down below before he erased it out of there and said he never did it. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah. What's really funny about this whole situation is I actually like this guy's content that he used to make before he just went out of his way to just try to be shitty to everybody and racist and stuff. I actually liked his GTA videos. I believe he's very talented, but he just didn't want to do the hard work anymore, and he was just trying to find the easier route, which was, you know, just be racist and be crappy to people and try to start beefs and then act like you're trying to fight people in real life. It's not a sustainable route to go. That's why I never went that route. It's not worth it. Just keep working hard at your craft until you get famous for it. That's how that works. But yeah, let's watch the rest of this.
Las Vegas police, and with all the evidence documented, Richard is facing serious jail time and his career is over. Now, if you believe this guy is still innocent, sign a petition, get him to take a lie detector test. I guarantee you he's gonna fail. If you haven't already, unsubscribe right now from all his channels. There's no reason to support a criminal who makes rant videos with no proof of anything he says. Send this video to all his friends that he follows on Twitter, YouTube, and his network so they can see this. Most importantly, subscribe to the people on the screen. I've used their clips to build my arguments, except those racist bastards who tried to slander me, and also subscribe to DarkMall98 for providing proof so I can clear my name. Now, the last thing I want to say before I end this is, download this video right now, upload it to your channel. I give you full permission to use it. I guarantee you he's going to try to flag this video ASAP.
I never did. I actually like the video. I think this is pretty freaking cool. Because think like, this is really entertaining. To get to see something like this and get to watch it, I would never want to flag this. I like this. This is really funny. I haven't laughed this hard in like a week. This is great.
Pause the video and download it. Post it on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter. Send it to every YouTuber that you know that hates reacting channels. Tag your friends and title the video MinnesotaBoyy Ethers Blasphemous or MinnesotaBoyy Exposed Blasphemous. And I'll watch the video, leave a like and a comment. So go ahead and monetize the video, make some money off it. And Richard, if you're watching this from prison, next time, don't forget to edit that out. I'll see you in court.
Oh shit. I love how the next video to play is more than my videos. Oh my god. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment, like, and don't subscribe. Again, homie's got like 3 more videos like this. And it is the greatest thing since pants with pockets. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. So on my gaming channel, I'm gonna do a whole video telling the whole story, completely documenting the fight. Because homie, he is so soft. He's so feminine. So the reason why he made this video is because I finally saw homie at Vidcon and I wanted that work. I was trying to get that friendly fade. All my fades are friendly. I ain't really trying to like beat the life out of somebody. It's just a friendly little fade to let you know that you making a mistake by coming at me sideways like you gonna do something. You say you want my mom to die. All right, that's what's up. You know what I mean? And then you saying you gonna mess me up and beat me up, you gonna come to my house and kill me, and then homie doxed me. Then so I'm like, all right, that's what's up. I'll see you at Vidcon. Let's make it do what it do. So, you know, he didn't show up. And then 2 years later, when I did see him, I'm like, yo, what's up? Let's do it. Hey, homie, he didn't want it. He tried to get me to like just punch him in the face, but he didn't want to fight me. And I don't like fighting females. It's not my thing. I don't hit women. Not to say that homie is a female. I'm just saying that homie acts like a female. And by that, I'm saying that when I was trying to get at him like physically, he tried to be like, yo, hit me. So I'm like, bro, come, really? You want me to just beat you up at Vidcon in front of all these people and you ain't even gonna fight me back? Well, then it's not a fight then. Me and my girl, we leaving. So me and my female, you know what I mean? We rode out. If you ain't gonna fight back, it's not a fight. There's no point. And this is why you female. He literally followed me for 3 more hours. And that's on video too. He followed me for 3 more hours trying to get me to antagonize me. And I'm like, bro, I wouldn't give him no attention. I'm cracking jokes and laughing and hanging out with fans because I'm like, bro, I already gave you your chance. Unless we gonna scrap, then I ain't got nothing to say to you, yo. I'm not gonna argue with you because this is boring. I'm not just gonna sit there and argue with you, that's boring. So if you ain't gonna really be about that life that you say you about, then there's no point. Let's just agree to disagree and let it be that. I think I hurt his pride because I ain't back down from him and I proved to him that he is the female that we all know he is, and he ain't like that, so homie, he went ham on it after that. And that's when this video came out. But yo, we about to watch some of the other videos. Make sure to comment, like, and don't subscribe. Watch for the next part where I watch the other videos where he was accusing me of stuff. Twizzlers.